Hello, this is my second informational video on my channel. The car we're talking about today is the Ferrari Purosangue SUV, the new Chevy Corvette Z06, the Polestar 3, and the Tata Punch EV. So to start with the Ferrari, the Purosangue is Ferrari's SUV. It's pretty much meant to compete with the Urus and the Aston Martin DBX. Both are like the large SUVs that the two companies offer. The Purosangue is a 6.5 liter V12 making 715 horsepower, and it's obviously mated to an 8-speed automatic. I'm guessing it's probably a DCT. Right there, that's already kind of cooler than the Urus, in my opinion, because the Urus is a V8, and I don't know, it's just like a V8. It's not anything that special. You're gonna listen to it and not really like think anything that differently from like pretty much every other V8 car. V12 is crazy, obviously. The DBX, let me check. It might be a V12 also. Oh no, it's a V8 also. So there you go. There's 1 point for the Ferrari because it has the coolest engine by far. SUV is all-wheel drive. Most SUVs are going to be all-wheel drive. So it does 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, which is crazy for such a big car. With a base price of just under $400K though, like, it's going to cost you a lot. However, not many people will get to experience it because it's so expensive, and who is spending 400 grand on an SUV? I don't know. You have to be like a millionaire or like a billionaire to do that and not be an idiot. So the Corvette, the new Z06 Corvette, the C8. New Z06 is a masterpiece, obviously. Everyone's been saying the new C8 is an awesome car. It just doesn't really feel like a Corvette. That's the only thing people have really had a problem with about it, is since it's mid-engine, blah, 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 blah. It's like what the whole point of a Corvette is: a big V8 in the front, a manual, and it's rear-wheel drive. And this kind of just like ruined everything in the terms of like purity of the car. But it's a 5.5 liter twin turbo V8. I think it's like flat plane crank something, I don't know. That's why it sounds so crazy, is because it's a different style of V8. Made it to an 8-speed DCT. Obviously that's going to be a formula for excellence. Big V8, fast shifting transmission. It's going to be awesome. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. That's supercar times in a American muscle car. That's insane, obviously. On par with the world's fastest supercars, like I said. Great way to get a lot of performance for a cheap price, if you can get one for how much they're supposed to be. The new Z06 is marked up to shit right now. Really bad. That's why you've probably never seen one, honestly, ever driving around. If you see one with, like, you see a Corvette with the Z06 wing or whatever, it's definitely just a base model with the Z06 wing. You have to see, like, the exhaust coming out of the middle for you to know it's a Z06, and you definitely, like, the odds of seeing one are so low because they're still marked up so crazy that why would anyone go buy a Corvette for the same price as, like, an R8? Because no one is ever going to do that. Unless you're some crazy collector or something. Next, the Polestar 3. So the Polestar 3, Polestar is obviously like a sub-brand of Volvo, I think. I don't know if they still are, but they might be their own company now. But Polestar used to be kind of attached to Volvo. Like, you get a Volvo Polestar. The Polestar is like their version of like the M or whatever. M car or AMG or whatever. Polestar 3 is an all-electric SUV, being estimated to release sometime this year. It's not out yet. Most likely compete with Tesla and other brands like that, obviously. There's not a whole lot to say, obviously, because it's not released yet, but I know Volvos are great cars, and if they're still kind of in control of Polestar, I'm guessing it'll be an awesome car, because I've driven a lot of Volvos. My first car was a Volvo before I got my Infiniti. It was a great car. It was fun. The only thing I didn't like was it wasn't manual, but it was fun. My dad's had a lot of Volvos also. My mom's had a lot of Volvos. We never really had a problem with them. So that would be a car I can pretty confidently recommend will be good when it comes out, unless obviously something goes crazy wrong and they mess up really badly, but I don't see that happening. Next is the Tata Punch EV. I know nothing about this car because it is not even sold here. It's an Indian car brand. I don't even know why I chose it, to be honest, but it's an Indian car brand, and it's kind of like meant to be sold in only India, I think, but it's their way of getting their foot in the door with like the electric SUVs. As far as I know, the car is meant to be only sold in India, like I said. It'll be meant to compete with whatever's getting imported to India. I don't really know what they import to India. Maybe Teslas, I don't know. Most likely just some random brands I've never heard of. But I don't know. There's not much to say about that. And I don't really care that much about that car because I will never have a chance to look at it or ever drive it, and I don't care about ever looking at it or driving it. So, yeah, that's it for this week. That's my four cars for this week. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.